We welcome you back, and here are the quantitative scores. Remember, UCLA and California have only had the one rotation, so they are still kind of behind a little bit here. So this will just give you kind of an idea of where things are at. Stanford in first place, at least seemingly so for the moment. But Kathy, you can give us a concept of what really to look for.
They are definitely the team to catch right now at this point. UCLA Bruins, take a look. They have a 49.60. They now need a 49.525, which is a big score on the vault to catch Stanford. That's averaging 9.95. Just to give you an idea, I know it's difficult with these buys to really keep track of who's actually in first place.
Yeah, you don't really know until the very end, but that's the way this...
You got to think pace, and right now the two teams on pace to be in the number 1 and 2 slots are UCLA and Stanford, as expected.
UCLA, as you said, will be on vault in this 4th rotation. California will be on bars. Oregon State on beam, and ASU on the floor. Washington, Arizona, and Stanford will have a bye. So 4 disciplines and 6 rotations. Make that 7 rotations. And everybody participates in the 4 events is basically how it all goes. This is Lauren Powell of Arizona State in floor exercise. And the end of Lauren Powell's routine to start things for ASU.
Longtime head coach John Speeney of Arizona State University.
Christine Tedmon of UCLA, the first vaulter.
Very, very strong vault team. Number 1 in the nation on this event. All gymnasts performing 10-0 start value vaults. And I'm sure the pre-event talk was stick, stick, stick. Give nothing away. It's an Arabian front. Half twist in, front layout out. Not a great landing. That will definitely be a deduction. And frankly, if you want to average a 9.95, that's the score they'll want to drop. And watch, it'll be a decent score. But to be the top team here, at this point, they're going to have to average 9.95. So you got to see maybe even some 10s here.
Your point is well taken, though. They have a greater degree of difficulty in the vault than most of the other teams.
And anytime you do a greater degree of difficulty, there's the risk of a very slight deduction. Someone might do something much simpler, much easier, but have a better chance of sticking it perfectly and not get the deduction. It's a little out of whack. They need to revamp the scoring system in collegiate gymnastics.
Christine Tedmon scored 9.65, so they probably will want to drop that. This is Kari Muth of ASU.
As I mentioned just a moment ago, head coach John Speeney has been at ASU forever. I think this is 20th year, I believe. Assistant coach Shelley Eaton in her 3rd year, and Bruce McGee, also the assistant coach. And Ro Kreutzer, a favorite lady in the sport of gymnastics, both at the international level. She is a treasure for the United States and obviously for ASU. Good, strong coaching staff.
And they've been one of the perennial powers in the sport also.
They finished 3rd last year at the Pac-10s, their highest finish since 1999. Shelley Eaton, formerly Shelley Scher, does all the choreography. There she is right there for Arizona State. She's former UCLA gymnast.
So Kari Muth is done. Now Lori Winn, a moment ago in vault.
Also performing a 10-0 start value. Lutsenko, full twist. Beautiful in the air, but not a stuck landing. This is something that they need to get, especially if they want to repeat as national champions, and certainly here even as Pac-10 champions, with a strong Stanford team putting up huge scores. You got to stick the landings.
And Lori Winn score a 9.875, so not up to the standard that you spoke of.
Taking a look at the Cal team. Coach Kari Dubois talking to Mylan Dodd, getting her team psyched up. She's doing a terrific job with this program, really building. She's in her second season at Cal. It's a very pretty gymnast. Nice form. Certain elegance about her gymnastics. Pleasing to the eye. On the landing. They did well in their first event, scored over a 49 on the vault.
Floor exercise, Ashley Kelly for ASU. Incidentally, Ashley Peckett of UCLA, who was the third vaulter, only scored a 9.8. So UCLA lagging a bit, not up to the performance that you had suggested they would need.
Now you have to count on that, on Stanford making some little mistakes here and there. Ashley Kelly ranked 13th in the all-around, one of the highest rankings of the Pac-10 gymnasts in the all-around. Tremendous talent. John Spini happy to have her as part of his program. Got a lot of strength and depth to their team.
Kate Richardson now on the vault.
And at this point in the competition for UCLA, they really got to knuckle down and try and come up with these stuck landings. They're fully capable of it. Coach said they came in, they were loose. They were definitely loose. This is like the calm before the storm. They're trying to look forward to the end of the season where they would like to repeat as national champions. So I think they were a little loose coming into this meet, and I kind of see that in their landings. They're not attacking the landing per se. And you're giving away a 1/10 of a point here and there. And they add up.
Kate Richardson, a 9.95 on that vault. And now Jeanette Antolin of UCLA, and here she is.
The Rock. I don't know if I've ever seen her not stick. Let's see what she does here.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think they moved. It wasn't quite as rock solid as I've seen her in terms of her landing. They've got a soft mat in there to protect ankles, landings. They have a lot of landings throughout the season on hard mat. Yep, she was trying to stick them to the mat.
They did give her a 10.
Well, it was a much better vault in the air. So as I said before, where do you go?
And you see 9 perfect 10s for Jeanette Antolin. She gets one here. Don't know if it's going to be enough.
A little surprised, I think. Maybe a touch surprised.
Meanwhile, back to the floor exercise. Cassandra Jusino of ASU.
Beautiful front layouts. Nice stretch position. She actually performs that on vault, the front layout. So quite good in that position.
That's Cassandra Jusino, and we're going to jump away. We are at the McHale Center. There's Jeanette Antolin, just picked up a 10 on vault, but will it be enough for UCLA? We're coming back.